Hello traders, hope you've had a wonderful weekend. On my side, I can't complain. I've had a wonderful weekend, though tiring. So this is the portfolio. You guys, gold just went crazy this week. We are at all-time profits and we've been holding since July with you guys. Crazy. Trades have been going crazy. We've held trades with you guys on this account since June. Get to see June 28th. So yeah, this might be the end of you guys seeing so much profit after so many months of trading with me as a swing trader, because the markets are changing and I'll have to adjust with that. So I'll have to really close out a lot of trades. But with my students on the side, we're working on great projects. They start with 1,000. I talked about it in the previous session. They start with 1,000, and so far this week actually we've doubled everyone's account, which was very good. Very good week, especially on gold and EURUSD. Same concepts and ideas I gave last time where I trade. Actually, I didn't give out my weekly analysis last week, forgive me for that, but the weekly analysis I posted 2 weeks ago covered everything until today. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So far with my students, started $1,000, got $200 on the first trade. Actually it was more like 200, some 100, but this one student was 128. I'm using his account as an example, and so far I've traded for him. We've doubled the account. Actually, we're floating $1,273 target. I'm targeting $5,000 to $6,000 target by the end of the month. And my students get to keep the profit. I only keep the $1,000, and not because I sell any course, of which I promised you guys. There's a video I posted. I'll put it there on the screen. That video I posted, I promised you guys I'll never sell a course, and I'll never do that. So these are the students who want to pay for my time to get trained on a daily basis, because I'll teach you the same things even if you choose the free program, but I'll only do it once a week, which is probably on a Saturday, because that's when at least I'm a bit free. But during the week, as I'm trading, I'm teaching them, so they're like paying for my time. But I don't want them to finish this program without leaving with capital or something. You can live with knowledge without no capital. What's the point? And you've invested $1,000 in someone. So what we do, trade that $1,000 for them. By the end of our mentorship, maybe 4 to 6 to 8 months, depending on how frequent you are also as a student showing up, you get to keep all the profits. I don't care if it's $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. You get to keep it. I stay with the $1,000. You take the profit and you start your own trading career or journey. So yeah, that's a very good program, and so many of you have loved it. And yeah, we're doing great. I'll overlay the trades and his account. So I'm targeting $6,000, $7,000 by the end of the month on his account alone. So don't miss out. Okay, so yeah, the accounts are crazy. The last time actually we had something like this was like 2 months back, where we started with 5,000 with you guys. This one was open for everyone to see, and these were the trades I used to record. So from the first trade, though there's at some point I stopped recording the trades, 14th, 15th, but the last time we checked we were at 200, and you get to see 220,000. Though we closed that challenge, and I gave you quarterly summary on that account, and we did so good on that account. So this is similar to that, though we're starting only with $1,000 instead of $5,000 like last time. Okay, so you get to see each trade, how much profit we made. So it's just the same thing. So yeah, you guys don't miss out. Reach out. Okay, so let's start with the fundamentals. So Monday, we're going to start. Monday is going to be a calm day as usual. Actually, this week is going to be a very good week. Thursday is the only day you get to watch out for. So let's move to Tuesday. On Tuesday, we have the BOE, but on the Great British Pound, which is not that bad, but yeah, something to watch out for. Also this week we have also the card interest rate. So the card rate statement, overnight rate. Yeah, if you're trading card, all eyes on that specific news event, so make sure you're keen on that. For the background noise, I'll try edit it out. I have friends over, so yeah, making noise in the other room. So that's on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have now the start of PMIs. So we have the Euros with the PMIs, then followed by Great British Pound with the PMIs. followed by USD, I mean, with our PMIs. Okay, so that's something. Thursday is going to be a very great day, I can tell, because there's going to be lots of volatility in the market. So very good day for people who love trading such news events where there's a lot of volatility and movement in the market. I personally love it, so I'll be there. Friday it's gonna be a calm day depending on how the week has been, but on Friday just some retail sales, which will definitely bring some volatility into the market. But Friday is gonna be a good day. So overall, we're just gonna have a very good week. And also the revised consumer sentiment sometimes tends to move the market, so keep an eye on this. It might not be a red folder news, but yeah, just keep your eye on that. So let's jump into the technicals. So on DXY, what did I say? Check last video. I told you guys markets must come back to this point. We had accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the upside, and after so many days of the markets just printing bullish candles, we get to see the second the market reached this area, almost around the CE, there we get to see we have had now the biggest bearish move. So after all those days, actually the markets are about to open in a few, so yeah, during this weekly analysis you might see the time now going to move, because I'm recording pretty late into the night here. So you get to see we've printed our first major bearish candle, but there's so many things to consider right now, especially that we are close to the election year, and the bullish momentum here, yeah, it's something that you have to keep in mind. Though I was telling you guys, I still would love to see the markets push below this low, because I told you guys I was expecting a retracement in the form of a market maker sell model. So the market maker sell model will get to push prices lower, because also on the bigger time frame, the weekly or the monthly, we also have a major market maker sell model if you look at it very well. Okay, so on the daily, this is just the refined entries and analysis, but yeah, this past week was such a great week, because we passed this high, we took out that high, which I really expected to take out that high. I really wanted the markets to take that high. So let's say I'm to grade this swing maybe from here to somewhere down here. We'll have obviously a 0.75, 0.5, which will be the midpoints around somewhere here, this fair value gap. So if we reach the 0.75, which will be around here, obviously I'll expect the markets to retrace and then push lower. If we reach somewhere there, it's actually around somewhere here. Then if we reach the 0.5, obviously we're going to have some consolidations, which it's normal. We might continue pushing lower, but once we reach here the 0.25, that's where we have to be keen, because that area might determine what will happen next in the market. It might actually cancel out the whole market maker model if prices respect that area and continue pushing higher. So yeah, that's something that I'm just throwing out there. Okay, so what am I expecting this week on DXY? So on DXY this week, I'm expecting DXY to breathe, to have some bearish move. It might not be here, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are at a pivotal area in the market currently, so we just have to wait. But before we wait, let me at least throw out or put out some ideas out there for you guys, because on DXY we have been so consistent, more than 90 to 95% accurate on our analysis. Actually, I think it's more than that over the last 4 months, so that's crazy in itself. So I want to really maintain that for you guys. And so this week I really want the DXY to push lower, not necessarily past this low, but I'll want it to push lower, and I'll explain it in a few using pairs that are closely are tied with the DXY, which inversely relate. So Yeah, so that's on DXY. So let me move to EURUSD and explain why I have such a view. So I'm on I'm on EURUSD on forex.com. So let me just cancel out the analysis. What do you see over here? Obviously you see a double top, of which based on things, I think that might be the high of the year. I trust me, I didn't want that to be the high of the year because I'm riding the whole wave since June on buys. You get to see them there. I've overlaid them for you. So yeah, but we trade what we see, okay? Don't trade what you think will happen, trade what you see on the charts, okay? So I see the markets from the double top up there, took out this low with momentum, okay? So what does that tell you? Markets might push back, retrace to this area somewhere, maybe there. Somewhere on the lower time frame, like on the 4-hour, we can refine maybe our entries to points of interest, with extreme point of interest being obviously somewhere on top there, then some other point of interest there, the decisional point of interest. So markets are definitely gonna retrace. So that's why I'm expecting DXY to at least push lower this coming week, and EURUSD to push higher. Actually, the trade we are holding with my client, it's that one on EURUSD, and you get to see it's doing extremely good. So on the 4-hour time frame, no, let me just move back to the daily actually, so that I can return back the analysis. So what did I tell you last week? What did I tell you I was expecting last week? Last week I told you I'm expecting markets to push and take out these lows, all these lows down here, with this being the major low. And I've marked out this area for so many weeks now, and finally markets took out that area, tapped into this higher time frame point of interest, which I've been talking about for some time now, and we get to see we've had a very good reaction. Markets have opened, markets are now open, so get to see we have had a very beautiful reaction there. So you'd ask me, Chris, what are you expecting? It's risky trying to find a buy trade, okay? Don't be me. It's risky finding a buy trade from here, although I'm in some buy trades, scalps though, targeting maybe this high, drawn liquidity, and maybe this candle high, drawn liquidity, because this is a change of character, okay? So I expect some retracement, okay? But it's easier waiting for the sell. It's easier than taking buys, because markets can decide to push lower, okay? But I have my convictions, and don't worry about that. So we have the market here tapped into a higher point of interest, and we get to see we had a very beautiful reaction. Obviously, if you look at a higher time frame, maybe the weekly, you'll see that that's a very good week. So I'm expecting prices to push higher in the next coming days, and maybe until here, but I'll refine on the 4-hour time frame for you guys points of interest. So that's my analysis on EURUSD. So let me move to the 4-hour time frame. Notice right now, fixing this idea of I'm so sure of this, I'm so sure this will happen. We're at a pivotal point in the market right now, okay? With DXY, with elections coming up, and we know election time things tend to be bullish. It doesn't matter who will be elected, you don't worry if it's Trump or Kamala Harris. Yeah, but points of interest on the 4-hour, this area can be of interest, and this candle, this whole from down here to up here, that can be our extreme point of interest. You can have the decisional point of interest, then all this maybe liquidity and inducements and all that type of stuff. So you can wait for that. If that happens, just have that idea in mind. But on EURUSD, that's simply my idea. But so far the target has been reached, the target I talked about last week, us taking out that low. Very good. Okay, let's move to Great British Pound. Trying to move faster. So what did I talk about last time when I was with you guys here? Told you I wanted that was 2 weeks back. Okay, told you guys I wanted this low to get taken out. What do you see happened? A very good trade. Took those trades. Actually, I'm still holding some sells. You know, I have to cover myself this market. I'm a swing trader buy, but almost all my trades I cover myself with both buys and sells, okay, in case anything happens. That's why I don't care about gap ups in the morning, because I'm on opposite sides of the market, okay, and they're so far from my entries, okay, and I manage my risks well. Some have taken profits, the ones which I'm not sure about. Some have just moved stop loss to break even, all those stuff we traders do. So talked about us taking out this low, took out that low very well. So if I move to the weekly, the market will be giving me some mood of retracement, because we have this very good fair value gap. This one on the daily, we have this very good fair value gap here. So this fair value gap, yeah, if we can reach into that fair value gap and push lower, why not? Because on EURUSD we have formed a double top. We have formed actually a very good setup on EURUSD. So market's at a pivotal point where once we get a sure bet confirmation, we might see crazy moves. Okay, so on Great British Pound, let me not talk too much about it, but my video from 2 weeks ago can really help. The last video I posted, the last weekly analysis. Now let me move to the king. Gold. So this on the daily, we have come from far and you get to see so much analysis. These were targets I gave out long time ago and we've always hit those targets. So last time I talked about gold with you guys. Let me just make sure cover it up quick with you guys. Last time we talked about gold, we were ranging here and I told you guys I'm leaning towards the downside. What do you get to see? Those areas were respected very well. Do you see any candle close? No. Very well, very accurate. That was 2 weeks ago. Told you guys I'm leaning towards the downside. We pushed to the downside into this internal range liquidity, which we left last time we were talking about trading. We with my analysis, the day we were actually here, actually I think we were here somewhere, we closed the week somewhere there. We left this area and markets pushed back into the internal range liquidity. You get to see we tapped into, we didn't close, but we just swept this low, forming an intermediate term low there. And what happened, we get to see markets pushed higher, breaking structure. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So now that we're in external range liquidity, what you'll expect? You'll expect markets to push back into the internal range liquidity areas and continue higher. So if markets can even push into this area, tap into this area here, very good, tap into that, continue. But remember, gold is something that can always push higher because it can't be printed. We don't have enough of it, so prices can always go higher. And for me to justify that, let me show you guys. Let me go to forex.com, show you guys something real quick. If you think I'm a bit repetitive today, it's because maybe I'm tired. So let's go to the 3-month chart and let me show you something interesting. So on the higher time frame, what is this? Sorry for that. Some things just got randomly on my chart. So if you look here, you get to see we broke above this high, and then we consolidated for a very long time here. So if you use this to project using standard deviations, you'll get to see the markets might potentially target here. This is the -2 to -2.5 area. This is a retracement area, and then a full expansion. For us to have a full expansion, the -4 area. So gold has potential to even reach 4,000. Gold has potential to reach 3,000. Imagine. That's something that I just sat on, knew it will happen, but didn't have enough conviction because I was like, what are the chances? But the markets will always surprise you, okay? Get to see we had this down close candle, respected it very well twice, 2 occasions, and we broke out. So this accumulation, so what is this? Distribution, manipulation before we push down lower, long term? We don't know. We just have to sit and wait. But yeah, that's an interesting point of view I'm sure I've given you guys on gold. So the -2 to -2.5 area, so gold can reach here, definite. That's definite. We can reach there because we're already at 27,000, 2,700, I mean. So just reaching here is very sure. Actually, even crypto, something to keep your eye on. Okay, so yeah, that's my simple take on gold. So this week nothing really major because we're at pivotal points in the markets, so it's both sides, it's 50-50. okay, and I hate giving 50-50 analysis, but it just had to be. Otherwise if there's a very good setup or chances of having a very good setup, I'll give you guys during the week. I might make another weekly analysis, why not, once we are sure where the markets will go, because on DXY we're at a very pivotal point. Markets can choose to go lower, that will make me happy, but markets can also push higher DXY, because that's a very pivotal point. On British pound card, I'm still holding my buys on this one. Am I? Yeah, I'm still holding the ones I took down here. So the ones I took from here I closed out. So we tapped into this area. Order flow might continue. If you look at this, you get to see it's more or less the same. You get to see a high, this low here, so it's like this high, and exactly, so it's like the same thing. So I think we might push higher on this pair. That's why I'm still holding those trades. So yeah, on Audi JPY it looks so confused. The markets has just been ranging, though I'm on both sides of the market on this pair, but it just looks like yeah, something confused. It's not going anywhere. I have some buys from here, this point of interest I marked out months ago and showed you guys even before prices got there, which is very good of me. But so far we're just having and I'm holding the sells. Very good risk management. Actually, that might be the best trade of my life. That's why I love it and mark it. The risk to reward was just perfect, and I'm still holding it, and I think markets might even continue pushing lower, maybe. Then on Euro, Great British Pound, I'm still holding my sells. I told you guys, distribution phase. So it's a model I'm working on. It's been in the process. Took some trades there, very well managed. Added some more there with you guys, and I still feel like we have room to push lower on this pair. So yeah, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Sorry, I might be a bit tired, but yeah, if need be, I need to record another weekly analysis video during the week once things are clear. Trust me, I will, because right now markets are 50-50. So my advice to you guys is you can wait. No need to rush to take a trade. You can just sit back, relax, and wait, okay, until the markets present themselves with a very good outlook. Then from there you can get to take your trades, okay? So you guys have a blessed week ahead of you. feel free to reach out to me in this email this week. I'm sure now I'll be active, because the past 2 weeks I've been having so much on my plate, and though I've been trying to reach out to some of you guys, helping you guys, I've been having a lot on my plate. But yeah, anytime let's say I'm at home and have time, I usually dedicate my time to you guys. So yeah, you guys have a blessed week, and God bless.